I believe the story is that you guys were guaranteed half your money up front and the other half held in escrow. Do I have that right? What was the circumstance?
Yeah, that's where it got dicey. The money did go into escrow. The 50% balance did go into escrow. And we did get half of our money up front, but the promoters, unfortunately,
They lost their ass, and they didn't put all the money into the promotion themselves. They had other investors that were financially involved. Because the event didn't draw as well as everybody thought it would. I think they thought they were going to sell out some of these major venues like in Sydney and Melbourne, and they didn't. They did well. They did okay, but they didn't sell out. And I think there was so much money. And by the way, they did not spare any expense. They flew most of us, a lot of us were in first class on Virgin Airlines. The hotels they put us in were the nicest hotels in the market. You know, we were in Sydney for a couple of days. It was an amazing hotel. So they spared no expense. Again, biggest, most expensive venues you could find. They did a lot of marketing, a lot of effort. So they spent a ton of money. And I think they spent a ton of money anticipating sellouts, and they didn't get them. So as a result of that, there were issues with the people that helped finance the tour, which ended up in litigation. And as a result, we didn't get the 50% that was held in escrow. It's still sitting in escrow somewhere. They can't get it out, and neither can we. I hired an attorney, and we were going to take legal action. We probably would have won eventually, but suing somebody in Australia is really not something that you want to do unless there's a significant amount of money involved. Yeah, just simply didn't understand the civil litigation differences between Australian law and U.S. law. You know, my understanding or my thought process was, as long as we perform to the contract and we meet the obligations that we agreed to in the contract, that we'd receive the balance of our 50%. And unfortunately, that wasn't the case. We delivered. We did everything we were supposed to do. We showed up. We performed. We did well. You know, everybody was on time. Everybody did everything that they were supposed to do. But unfortunately, again, because of the investors that lost money as a result of the tour, they ended up getting into litigation with the Condons, and that litigation prevented us from being able to get the balance of our money out of escrow. And had I known more about Australian civil litigation, I would have probably avoided the escrow situation, but I didn't. And as a result, Hulk ended. Yeah, everybody else got paid. Hulk didn't get. Hulk only got a portion of what he was supposed to get. But
So Rick got paid.
Rick got paid. Everybody else got paid. I didn't get paid. Hulk only got a portion of what he was supposed to get paid. But the rest of the talent did get paid.